That my website address is not complete. Okay.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be watching us from. We are so pleased to be on this platform today with my lovely business partners, Davina from New Zealand. She's just woken up, and myself and Ade. We are in the UK. We are in the evening. We'll be going to bed soon. So that's why this business of ours is global. Anywhere around the world you can do this business. And Davina is another day. Today, I think where she is, it's already Thursday. We are still on the Wednesday. So my name is Sita. I am a mom. I'm a nanny as well. I'm a nurse by profession. I live here in the UK with my family, originally from Zimbabwe, and I'm also a proud digital business owner. Today, our topic is so exciting and interesting because we are all talking about why we are on this platform, why this business, why did we started this online business when we all got our jobs that are well paid. So I am a nurse, as you all know how nurses work. I saw myself always being at work and never at home. I was farming my children from one childminder to another one, or school play, all the plays that they had in school. I used to shove them in so that I'll be able to be at work and then pick them up and take them home. Tomorrow is the same thing. Until one day I met a lady and said to me, yesterday there was a tournament and your daughter won something, but she didn't come. And I said, what? He said, yeah, your daughter didn't come and she won a present. And then when I got home and asked my daughter, she said to me, well, yeah, I knew about it, but I didn't tell you because I knew you were going to be at work. That was a wake-up call for me.
Wow.
I felt so guilty, and I realized that something has to change. Yes, I'm doing my nursing and it's amazing, it's paying my bills, but it doesn't give me those moments. I missed so many moments of my children growing up and my children reaching their milestones. And then I started looking. And then I saw this online business and it ticked most of my boxes, because when I checked what I do as a nurse in my profession, I see a lot of nurses retiring and keep coming back. And then I asked myself, why are these nurses keep coming back when they have retired? And I realized that there isn't enough in the pocket that they hand it out to you when you have retired. And when you have retired, it's too late for you to start saying, oh, I'll start this, I'll start that. So I thought to myself, let me start something that will keep me going. When I reach my retirement age, I will have something that will back me up. So this business ticked all my boxes. And now I am living my life so comfortable, so happy that, even if they tell me that, we don't no longer have any role for you, we no longer have any job for you, I've got my business that will continue to run in the background that I can focus on, which is my plan B. And once I lose my plan A, my plan B is going. I have control of it. No one will dismiss me from this online business. I've realized that so many of us, we are able to give ourselves out for the 12-hour shift, 8-hour shift, and we can't give ourselves only a couple of hours or an hour to build my business. This is the only hours that my business is asking for, an hour or two per day. So now I am building an empire for me and my family. Even if I'm no longer here, my business will continue running. All the generations in my family, they will continue to run this business and it will continue to pay them. It's so exciting to talk about our business, because once you start the business, your whys keep changing. They keep changing. You realize that, oh, I needed to do this business because of this and that. because my original why was to be there with my family. And then my next why was so that when I retire, I have got something to fall back on. I can talk the whole day and take the time for everybody, but I will share this and pass it over to my business partner, Davina, to share what she has.
Thank you very much, Sister Sita. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Today we are here with another new business partner, let me say, and we introduce her today in our session, and she will discuss a little bit about hers. As for myself, my name is Davina, originally from the islands of Fiji, currently residing here in New Zealand for the last 3 years. And the reason for me to come onto the online space was totally purely based on family, as Sita has mentioned. I'm an independent working woman, an immigrant, and basically by choice I'm a mentor. By profession I am a finance professional with nearly 20 plus years experience in different corporate environments. My journey did not start from here today. It started way back when I lost my support system, meaning my father. I did not grow up with everything, and I had to grow up very quickly, understand life, the value of time, energy, and effort at a very early age. I used to promise myself and tell myself when I was 11 years old that trust nobody, believe in yourself, educate yourself, and also be unstoppable. Those were the things that I said to myself when I was growing up. All the experience that I've been through in terms of my issues, my challenges, I always had a problem solving mindset. I mean, to a from a problem to a solutions oriented mindset. I learned to handle all the challenges. I had so many criticisms, and we still have it today. And I valued all the lessons that I've learned in my experience. When I, for example, I obtained my normal education, but at most of the time, being the sole breadwinner of my family, meaning I'm looking after my aged grandmother, my aged parent, my special needs brother. I moved to New Zealand 3 years ago, and it's getting hard because for 3 years I was never able to send any financial support back home. That's real. I have been using existing all my savings for the last 3 years when my family fell short. And whenever I go home, that is the only contribution I can give. I'm paying my ticket to go home. I feel like a visitor, and I'm celebrating everyone's birthday, especially my mother's and Mother's Day. But funny thing is, I don't even know when I celebrate mine with them. So that breaks quite a bit for me. A person who always finds solutions for everyone, but not able to find solutions for herself. I did bump into a friend of mine who was doing this. I briefly met her in person in a shopping mall. Let's put it. I took my nephew with me, and we discussed the business. And I did not join immediately. It was in September 2023 and I moved just 2 months into New Zealand that time. When I saw those our 90 minutes webinar, I did not even see it full 90 minutes. I broke it down 45. And one day I get a call from someone I know very close. One of my she's apparently a niece, said to me her uncle passed away, and her uncle was a very good friend of mine. That realization of someone's passing away who's a good friend, you see the entire life in front of your eyes, made me like realize something needed to change. The next day when I woke up, genuinely I paid the 149 because I saw if this individual who had not the formal education like myself, but I have formal education. Why am I not doing anything good for myself? This person's journey has woken up something. Then yes, I went onto the online space. I had in terms of this business, I joined in It's been few years now. I've learned so much. Being a significant breadwinner, at least I know I have a passive income stream. I would share something as well. Most of us are going through a lot of uncertainty in terms of our jobs. Tell me about it, because I've been there mostly, not once, not twice, three times, very close to losing my jobs. But one thing I know, on my third job, at least have an online business where I can learn, build skills, help anybody who comes across in my path who are very serious about it, because this is business. This requires time, effort, energy, and your willingness to learn. We are flexible, we work online, we are affiliated with global partnerships who does the fulfillment of the orders, and we have a compensation plan that has been patented, and that is what renowned to renowned. So which means that no one can take it, and we have high ticket products. So this is something big. We have 24/7 support system. We have the perfect simple business solution. And today it's not only about finance professional, but it's always about a successful online business. I'm an owner. This is my journey that has allowed me to believe and achieve time freedom, and also live for my family that I care about very deeply, to pursue my own goals, because my goals is, why should I be working for someone else, an employer, and make them rich when God has given me all the talent and I can make myself rich? So this is my story in terms of going onto the online space, filled with a lot of resilience and determination. Through all my experience, I come out always onto the online space to inspire others, embrace your challenges, learn from your experience, and you will thrive to live a better life. So that is it from my side. I'm going to give it to Sister, our new business partner, who will introduce herself and move forward with her journey. Over to you.
Thank you, Devina and Sita. Yeah, my name is Adiola. I'm originally from Nigeria. I currently live and work in the UK. My why for joining this digital business is that I want to be present more for my children. I work, and sometimes, most times, I feel tired even to go to work, see my little children missing out on so many things, spending more for child minding. I have little kids, they are so young, so I want to be present for them. I don't like that life of getting stuck with one routine, like working 9 to 5, at times night shift and all of that. My children are not having enough time with me. Sometimes I feel so emotional to even go to work, but I have to go. So at some point I was like, this cannot continue this way. There should be another way. There should be options. So one day I was searching something on YouTube, and an ad pops up, and it was Sita's ad, and she said something very related to me, like something very close. I was like, oh, this is for me. So immediately I click on the link, I watch the webinar, and when that day, very day, when I log into Facebook again, I saw our page again. The same person. I read through our post and everything. I was like, wow, how come I just watch an ad on YouTube, log into Facebook again, it's the same thing is coming up. This is for me. I must not miss out on this. Immediately I paid the 149. If you remember, I paid even without, I did not even watch the full video. I said, if this thing is working for people, it will work for me. So I messaged her on WhatsApp, and that's how it started. And honestly, I'm happy to be part of this, at least building something alongside that can give me freedom over time, flexibility, how to spend my day, how to spend my time, and create more time for what matters, especially my children. They are my why. And I don't want to, I don't want to, I want to keep on with my goals also, while trying to balance work, family, and everything together. So that's all about me for now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies. It's amazing. We all in here for different reasons, but for the same goal, because we want to change our lifestyle. We want to supplement our income, because what we have got is not enough. It's not going to sustain us. It can pay our bills, but it cannot pay our lifestyle. Thank you so much. We'll meet again next week at the same time. Back to you, Davina.
Thank you, guys, and see you next week. Bye.
Bye.